All right, guys, welcome to a Black Friday type video. I have been shopping in the past week or so, and I will list as much as I can below if any of these things are still on sale. If there are new sales that I want to share with you, I'll also put them in the description box. I think Black Friday videos are really hard to, not hard to do, but they're hard to like keep up because as brands release random sales, you like want to share it. First of all, Nordstrom. When I was shopping, there was like 40% off a lot of items, and then they also had so many scents, like fragrances and candles on sale that were like 30% off. So I don't think that's going on anymore, but I have noticed that they've increased their Black Friday deals to up to 50% off. So what did I pick up yesterday? I think I got a pair of like wedge over the knee boots from Jessica Simpson. They were like 89 instead of their original like 150 something. I don't know. So I'm kind of excited for that. But anyway, let me share with you what I have. Okay, so the first thing is the scent from Malin & Getz, and it's their strawberry perfume. This retails for like 90 some dollars. I got it for 60 some. And it was intriguing to me because I was really into dark rum for a while. I mean, I still like it. The candle is just divine, and like the body wash and the lotion. And I have the roller ball. So strawberry was really appealing to me. My first kind of, not experience, but I was like first, it was brought to my attention when Christian Louboutin did, it was like the Luby Lou, like, remember those really beautiful red bottles with like different characters on top? And there was one that had like a cat that looked so good. And I think it was a strawberry note in it. So I was like, ooh, interesting, but I'm like unfamiliar. But then this, I saw this, I was like, let me try this. So you do get strawberry. It definitely smells a little bit like strawberry, but then it like changes. And it smells so kind of nostalgic and familiar to me. And I kept trying to pinpoint it. If you have smelled this, let me know if you think this is true. It reminds me of the Flora by Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia, which I've gone through 1.5 bottles of. I no longer really wear that scent because it's like no longer my vibe. And then Viva La Juicy Couture. It smells like a combination of those two scents to me with this like added random strawberry note that I think it is that strawberry note that is like so nostalgic because like there's hints of it, like, you know, when you're growing up and you have like a strawberry chapstick or a strawberry roll-on like lip gloss or like a strawberry lotion. It's like that kind of thing. And I was reading a lot of reviews where people are like, oh, I don't smell it, it disappears. I'm like, I spray this and I smell this the next day, okay? But again, I think I'm just very sensitive to scent. So there's a lot of things that will not work for me that will work for everyone else. So I'm like really, I don't know if I want to keep this, but I even sprayed it on me before I did this video, like a couple hours ago, like, and I don't know. I mean, it's a beautiful perfume, but my thing is like, do I just like it right now and I'm not gonna like it later? That's my concern. Okay, I also grabbed this candle from Skylar. It's the Vanilla Sky, and it's supposed to be cappuccino, vanilla, caramelized cedar. And I was reading the reviews for this and they were so good. I think this candle retails for 40 something and I got it for 30 something, so pretty, like, just a small little discount. But when I smelled it, and the reviews are so on point, it smells so good. And okay, so I had 6 candles that I shared with you in my Sephora haul video. I'll link that below. So this is kind of the 7th candle in the mix. I ended up keeping 2 Otherland candles in that, and this, I'm keeping this one because this is legit. I've been wanting kind of a coffee scented candle. I have one from, I think Bath & Body Works, like, is it espresso or something? This is so good. If you like, you have to like vanilla and coffee, but it's good. This is so good. I'm not quite familiar with Skylar as a brand. I know they do a lot of scents. I know they do a lot of candles. I know they do a lot of, not a lot of, but I've seen them like sponsor some videos here and there. So I'm intrigued because I've heard of this brand. I actually saw one of their like full-size perfumes at TJ Maxx for $25 and I smelled it. It was like an islandy scent. It smelled really good, but I'm just like, those are scents I like in the moment, but I know I won't keep wearing. So didn't grab that, but yay for this candle. Okay, lastly, I was so excited for this. It's from Dr. Dennis Gross. This I believe is still on sale. So you get the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel, which I have stood by from this years. I've been recommending this to you for years and years and years and years. And I ran out this year and I never repurchased. I was waiting for the Sephora sale, and then I didn't feel like the need to pick it up during the sale, so I didn't. But then I started having texture issues, and I'm not really sure what it's from. If it's some skincare, you know, or if I've just been wearing a mask more, because when I go to physical therapy, I wear a mask. I wear a mask when I go to the doctor, when I, you know, but I don't wear it, you know, necessarily as much as I used to. So I'm not really sure. Anyway, you get 60 of those peels. 60. That's a really good price, because even at Sephora, I think it was like 30 plus an extra 5 for like, is it like 60 or $80? But here you're getting 60 of those and 16 of the body peel. This was $106. The deal on this is insane. So the retail of everything is $266. Nordstrom was selling it for $178, and they've reduced it to $106. If you are like me and you love this pad, excellent deal. I've already used them for 2 days, nighttime and daytime. And I mean, not that you can see a difference in my skin. I was getting so much texture here. And I think it's from like when I'm at work and like my hair is just like, you know, I'm like in my computer. I'm like not really like, you know, I just feel like it's that, and then who knows, whatever reason. But I've been experiencing like texture here and a little bit on my forehead, which that area is not a normal place for me to have texture. I have like 2 or like 3 like tiny bumps. They're like way less now. And I'm like, the one new thing I'm using is the Milk Hydro Grip Spray. So I'm like, is it that? Is it like, am I not removing my sunscreen at night? Like, I don't know, but this is such a lifesaver. If you really want to amp this up, use your steamer and apply the number, like the first packet, let that kind of soak in, and then remove it with the second packet. Now, if your skin is really sensitive, I wouldn't recommend that, but if your skin can handle that, do it, because it exponentially helps this product work better. So I am so excited that this is let's just say it's $100 for so much. It's my go-to for handling texture or like weird skin moments. So love this. I did shop the Pat McGrath sale. I'm gonna quickly go through it because I feel like there's so much content related to Pat McGrath anyway. I don't really need to get that into it with you, but I really wanted to try the 2 new highlighters, or new to me. I haven't picked up powder highlighters in quite some time. I'm just like not into it. I'm obsessed with like cream and liquid highlighters. So I just haven't picked up a powder one, and I can't remember the last one I picked up, probably a while ago. So this is the Divine Rose Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter. This is the one that everyone was talking about, how it looks so seamless on the skin, it looks so beautiful. Those claims are 100% true. I don't know what it is about this formula that makes it so just like non-existent on the skin. It's right there. So on me, it doesn't do any lifting, which is fine. I have it down my nose and on the heights of my cheekbones. I think it looks really pretty. It kind of just blends into my skin. It doesn't add any kind of like, I don't want to say luminosity. It doesn't add any highlighting, you know what I mean? Where like you see that part of my face so much more. No. When she does this again in like a lighter tone, I will be all over it. This formula is immaculate. Everything that you see about how good the formula is, 100% true. I also picked up the Sublime Skin Highlighter in Lunar Nude. It has this like beautiful gold packaging with like that gorgeousness. I haven't even swatched this yet, guys. We'll do this together. Oh, that's very pretty. That's also not particularly light. I mean, it's very pretty. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, people who were like, oh my god, highlighters always look so like ashy or like they wash me out. If you are, you know, medium and darker, I mean, these 2 highlighters will look beautiful on you. This one is so good. Why didn't I wear this today? I got the Deep Space Divinity quad. Nothing new here. There's no fancy shades. It's just like a duochrome with like, I mean, this is a very easy eye to do. This is like an all-in-one. I might throw something like bronzer in the crease. I'm not gonna swatch it yet because, you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many videos on like Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, that like, you guys have seen it, right? Or you already have it. I just wait now. Are you guys like this? So now I've noticed there are brands that I only buy from once a year. Victoria Beckham Beauty. Once a year, I wait for her Black Friday sale. M Cosmetics, Glossier, Pat McGrath might become one of those brands as well, because we know that her website does such amazing sales that you don't need to pick stuff up at any other place at any other time, right? Okay, so when this was released, I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, I'll just wait, because I wasn't like, oh my god, I need it. So it's the Huetopian Dream palette. So I grabbed this because, again, excellent sale price. And those are the shades. I'm really excited for these two. So, I mean, I'm sure you've seen swatches, so we don't need to get that into it, but yes, we did grab this. Okay, I turned down the lighting significantly because, there we go. That's like a better idea of what this looks like. So hers is a tiered sale. I think if you spend $250, you get 35% off, and then the discount goes lower as you spend less. So because I waited to purchase all these items, I was able to spend like over $250 and get the 35% off. So yay for that. Victoria Beckham. There was a random 2-day sale for 20% off. I don't know if she ever does more than 20% off. I'll be a little upset if like Black Friday she actually does like 25 or 30% off. But anyway, I picked up these items because they all released within the last year, and I didn't touch any of them because I was like waiting for this Black Friday sale. So I grabbed her bronzer. When people talk about her packaging, it really is just so good. It's just so good. The weight of it, the look of it. You press this little tab and it just pops open. I got shade 2. Here's the other thing that I love about her line. So shade 2 and her lip liner, that's what I have on now. I purchased this probably last year, but like shade 2 just works for me in whatever she's releasing, as far as like if things are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll swatch both of these. I considered number 3, but I was like, no, I'll just do number 2 because that seems to be what's been working for me. Now that looks much lighter on camera. Okay, so those two are the swatches of the bronzer. They mix so beautifully. I've worn it only a couple times. I do have it on as bronzer today on top of the sculpting stick from Makeup by Mario, so love. We also picked up, who are we? The eyeliner, the Satin Casual Liner in Sea Gray. I typically, if you watched for a while, I don't like gray, I don't like silver, because they always go blue on my eyes. But the swatches of this, and I know there's like, it's like a photo and it's been edited and there's like beautiful lighting, but there was something about this color that was so attractive to me. So I have it on today. I have a little bit on top and a little bit on the bottom. And I'm kind of doing that like very like Asian style makeup lately. I've been loving doing this. Is putting like a really light shadow like on the lower lash line and then going under it with a darker shadow to create like a more dimensional eye. So when I saw this liner, I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good for that. So I got it, and it's so nice. So there's this thing where it's almost like it can look gray or it can look silver depending on how the light hits it. So it can look dark, but it can also look very bright. So I love that. So all on the lower lash line, and then just like a little bit over here. The rest of what you're seeing is like a different eyeshadow, and I'll show you that palette in a little bit, but yay for this. Her formula is so soft. I love it. Okay, I also picked up her Bitten Lip Tint in the shade Amour. I had picked up another one earlier. I think it came in a kit, so I really didn't have did I have a choice in the color? Or maybe the other one I wanted was sold out. But this is like a more nude tone. So you can see it, and it's exactly like how you see it here is how it looks on my lips for the most part. I do have a liner on too, in case, you know, it didn't look like if the pigment was going to move. I don't know. This is my second time wearing it. It's a very beautiful shade. I don't know why it looks darker on my bottom lip. Everything looks darker on my bottom lip, I feel. Anyway, excited for that. And then 2 blushes, because that's who we are now. I got the more like, you know, neutral looking shade. So we have Knickers and Playground. They're both so pretty. They're both so pretty. And her formula is amazing. Any reviews that you've seen about the formula being amazing? Yes, the formula is, oh gosh, so amazing. I have Playground on, which is the darker of the two. Knickers, Playground. I mean, look at those tones. I can't, when I swatched it, I was like, oh, what is this? What is this? Looks even better in person than it does online. The formula is excellent. My typical way of applying a cream blush, if I'm not using a sponge, I will put it on one finger and then I'll tap it in with the finger where the pigment is, and then I'll blend it with both fingers. So there's like one with product, another one without product, and it kind of helps distribute, and that's what I have on today. Ooh, look at that highlight now. So highlighty. So I'm sure she's going to do a sale for Black Friday, and I'll link that below with any details that I find. I will be updating the description box as we go. Okay, random thing. I did pick up a pair of AirPods. They're from Target. They retail for $249.99, but Target was selling them for, I think, $189 or $199, so $50 off. Pretty good deal. I had a random $10 gift card kind of like sitting in my wallet, so that was great. And then, you know, if you have the Target card, you get the additional 5% off. So I think I paid under $200 with tax for these. I don't know why I'm opening it. Anyway, just putting that out there. I never bought these before. First of all, when they were first released, it just seemed like too of the moment that it was like basic. So I was like, I'm not gonna get them. I also have weird fucking shaped ears. So I have my nice ear. I have like a nice ear, right? It looks like normal. And then I have this ear that has like it's like a cavern. It's just like a hole. So headphones tend to just pop out of this ear. So for the longest time, people would be like wearing like wireless headphones and all this, and I like could not do that because like I would lose the headphone, especially if I was like at the gym or something, or you know, or if you're on the plane when you're, you know, moving around, you get that wire gets all caught up. Anyway, so Bose does these really great headphones. I really like theirs, and they have like really good earpieces. So for these, I just wear like the largest one, and they fit in both my ears. You know, you hop around, you do a jump test or whatever. I love these. And these have noise cancellation as an option too, so great. I recently did a Sephora video for their sale, their holiday sale. And honestly, let me see if I feel this way for sure. I looked at their Black Friday sales. I think this sale is better than the Black Friday sale. I don't know. Why did I make that face? Anyway, so we picked up a couple LA Girl palettes. This is Main Stage. This is the one where I wasn't sure if I would like it because it looked very pastel on the internet. But I actually think I can make these colors. Like I could work with these colors. I haven't even used it yet. So, oh, let me take this off. Okay, so the colors I really love is like this section and this section. But the things that are more pastel are still really beautiful. And the thing with the blues is, while I don't love blue, whenever you do blue eyeshadow, like this kind of blue, let me turn down this, I'll give you a better idea. So this blue and this blue, probably not my fave. Everything else is kind of more gem tony, but I love adding just a little bit of blue. Like right here and right here. It just brings out your eye color. It brings attention and contrast to your eyeshadow look. So we're gonna test that out and we'll see if we like it, because that's how I would use this. So I'm really happy. I'm keeping this palette. Like the colors are very fun. I also mentioned I would get the Hey Hey Vacay eyeshadow palette. I am slightly less intrigued by this one, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. There's a really pretty green in here, like that green I love. I mean, all the palettes, every single one I've had, the quality is great. It's just like a matter of like, will I use it? And like these two shades, again, are like shades that I would use like right on the outer corner. I wouldn't actually put them on my lid because, I don't know, maybe if I can go on a beach vacation. Guys, I haven't been on vacation in so long, I miss it. Okay, so this is what I have on my eyes. This is the LORAC Luxe Diamond palette. I thought this was very similar, or I thought it would be similar to the other palettes that they've released. This is the first palette they released like in their comeback, I guess. And the formula is a little different than those. I still think it's amazing. They're a little dustier than, say, the Noir, the Soleil, the Fairy Tale Forest. I think they perfected the formula even more in those palettes. This was their initial launch of their like new palettes. I have it on today. It did a cool tone look because I wanted to use that Victoria Beckham, eyeliner. Sometimes, you know, when you're filming, you're like talking and you forget that you're filming. So that's what we have on our lids. Do you see how like everything seems like, especially these shades, the ones that are pressed, that look like little gemstones, they're a little dustier. So that's what I have on my lid. This is on the outer corner. This is creating depth on the lower lash line. And then that was like a blending shade. You can even physically see that it's a little softer and dustier. There's a lot more like powder in the palette. I still love it though. I'm so excited to have it. Like, I love my eye look today, like love. So we have that, the shade is called Rich, and that's all over the lid. And then we have, you know, a whole bunch of shadows to create the depth. So I'm loving this one. Okay, this was also on sale, so I randomly picked it up, but it's a straightener from Revlon, which I usually would not pick up a Revlon hair tool, but it had really good reviews. There's 2 plates. So there's a plate and then a space and then a plate. So it kind of gives your hair that like little break that it might need from the heat. So, I mean, I haven't tried this out yet. I do not need more hair tools. For someone that doesn't do their hair that often, as in like who doesn't spend that much time on their hair, like I have 2 straighteners and I have, well, curling irons depends on the size, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. The last thing I want to share with you, I got this QVC Tarte set in finally. So you get 5 shades for $39. This formula is so good. So if you have picked up the four-piece set from Sephora Ulta, none of those shades are duplicated in this set. So if you're interested in this set, don't think that you're going to be getting a double up of anything. I love these. I have over 10 shades of this now. I mean, obviously I've just kind of picked them up when they've been on sale at Ulta for half off, or picking them up in a kit. So this is the shade Rose. This is one of those, if you know, you know. Like, if you know this formula, then you understand why it's a formula that you would have multiple shades in, because they all look so good. They all look good on everyone. The tones are such and the formula is such that so many people can enjoy this. And it's so, it feels like a lip balm, like a very wet lip balm, I guess. Almost, but not quite a gloss. Maybe. I think it's more hydrating than a lot of other lip products I have. So if you want this, I'll see if the code is still valid. I had a $10 off, so I technically paid $29 plus tax. Plus that $3.50 shipping that QVC does for everything for the most part. But I'm pretty sure everyone will love these. Anyway, so these are just sales I've been shopping in the last week or so. I will, again, update the description box as much as I can. When new sales are announced or released, I will add them to the description box. Oh, and lastly, if you are shopping any sales that you want me to know about because I would like them, let me know. You know, oh my God, I forgot. The most fun thing ever. Oh my God. This is a Saint Laurent bag, guys. It's like Saffiano leather looking. Okay. Saint Laurent has come out. I cannot believe I forgot that. I'm not saying the purpose of this video was this, but okay, here we go. Saint Laurent has released this whole line of like functional items, speakers, chopsticks, surfboards, you name it. They have made some kind of home item, you know? So I was browsing, and I'm like, I want one item. I want something. So this is what I grabbed. Okay, you have this bag. This is a like travel tumbler mug thing. And it says Saint Laurent on it, and it's matte black. They had a silver and a gold that I was considering, but I was like, those are gonna get fingerprinty. This is not. There's also really like beautiful mirror under it. So this retails for $115, which is insane for like a water bottle, but it's Saint Laurent, so you know. Prada released water bottles a year or two ago, and I saw them on Selfridges, and then they wouldn't ship to the US, and they were sold out in the US's website, and I was like, oh, you know, because I love Prada. I don't want to say I love branded luxury goods. I love certain logos. I love the look of the Prada logo. I love the look of Saint Laurent. If they had something that had said like YSL on it, that would have been cool too. They had like a coffee like travel mug thing with like a lid that says Saint Laurent on it, white on black, but it gave me like Etsy vibes. Like someone on Etsy could have made that, whereas I feel like this is slightly less so. Like, I just like how sleek, like, ooh, and it's hot and cold, so you know, that's great. These would be really great gifts. I mean, they have jewelry, paper clips. I'm thinking of. And highly recommend sorting by price, because what you think things are gonna be, it's not. I was like, ooh, Saint Laurent chopsticks? I could get a pair, that could be fun. $600. I think they're made of Murano glass or something, but definitely sort by price, because you will not be able to gauge the price of anything. They have a bike on there, they have multiple bikes on there. They have everything. I'll link the whole line below. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Droit, I don't know. Hundreds, I think there's hundreds of items on there. Matchboxes, pens, beautiful bowls, and glasses that they're like studded. Oh, there's so many beautiful things on there, but this is what I picked up. Highly recommend just browsing. Maybe you get something for yourself. Maybe you get it for, you know, someone. I don't know. It's always fun to find like things that are under 100 that are like luxury or branded, because I think it's like a fun element when you're gift giving. It's like unexpected, but like really appreciated. I guess if people are into brands or whatever, you know. Anyway, now the video is ending, and yeah. Again, everything will be linked below. We'll keep updating, etc. Let me know what you're getting and what you're shopping. I shopped the Crocs sale. This is how things are getting exciting when you get older. I was like, ooh, Crocs is doing a Black Friday sale. Let me get some things. So anyway, yeah, I'll talk soon.